In the beginning, you mentioned that the day-to-day experience of first responders is traumatic because you're dealing with people when they're, at their worst. They're having like the worst day of their life. And every call is another person's worst day of their life experience. And so, even if it's not this like mass casualty event, but every interaction has the potential to, be traumatic for the first responders.
It does. And post-traumatic stress can be attributed to several factors. One is, you could have that significant event, 9/11, related event. Another example would be recently in LA County, they had an off-duty firefighter came into a fire station and shot folks in the fire station.
Oh, wow.
Retreated, being chased by law enforcement, barricaded himself in a home, started a fire in this house, and they found his body in the fire. The impact of the organization, not just those folks centered around that one of 177 fire stations that was immediately impacted, but the entire organization is tremendous. So those are life-changing singular events that they take you from 0 to 60 on the PTSD meter pretty quick. But the other aspect of the job is cumulative stress over time. I'll give you an example. My former, we averaged about 6.5 calls per station per day, about 15,000 calls a year. And if you're on one of those engine companies that's running 6 to 10 calls a day, and you're on for 24 hours at a time, and just to quantify that a little more, the average time on scene for a fire apparatus is about 24 minutes. So if you're running 10 calls a day and you're on for 24 minutes, it's the majority of the shift. Brief interludes with your constituents where they're having a bad day, and their level of drama and the way that they act during that event is going to have an effect on them. And your job as a first responder is to get there, maintain this measurable neutrality, and you're trying to be the calming effect for this intermittent period of chaos. And you're being calm and maintaining that calm demeanor is a de-stressor for those people that are going through this issue, whether it be losing your house to a fire, having a fatality, a significant medical event, whatever the scenario may be that brought you to their location. When you respond to 10, 12, 14, 15, 20 of these a day, and you do that in the course of 120 shifts a year, it starts to stack up, especially when it's year in and year out. And in the hierarchy of the fire service, everybody has a little different exposure. The firefighter paramedic is the hands-on guy dealing with the medical issue. The company officer is trying to manage his people in scene control. Got the apparatus operator, whose job is to get you to the incident and hold the incident safely, and in the event of a fire, operate that equipment to make sure that you're taken care of and trying to mitigate the issue. And so everybody has their own level of cumulative stress that can eventually turn into a post-traumatic stress-related event if you don't have an avenue to get rid of it.
For us, by us, and just for us, this is Hope for Men.